I posted this video about how challenging it is to make friends as a gay man, and someone wrote that he keeps everyone at arm's length, and once you've lost everyone and you're truly alone, no more emotional hurt can occur. I recognize this. This is how it looks when you're protecting yourself after too many wounds. I was almost there. But here's the thing. When you've isolated yourself completely, no one can hurt you anymore. And also, no one can help you anymore. No one to call during a medical emergency. No one notices if you don't come home. No one to hold you and comfort you through losses. So, let's talk about how to not get there and what actually helps. I get why so many of us hold back. We spent decades learning to hide who we really are. Think about it. When you've been keeping parts of yourself secret for that long, you get really good at it. Too good. And now, when you actually want to let someone in, you don't even know how anymore. You're trying to be close to someone while keeping them at arm's length. That doesn't work. You both feel that invisible distance. And by the time you finally come out and think, now I can have authentic connections, you encounter hookup culture and narcissists, or experience apps like Grindr that reduce humans to meat markets and destroy people's social skills. You try to make a friend and they're disappointed you don't want sex. Or you develop feelings and they only want friendship. It's exhausting. Add to that the reality of ageism in the gay culture, the stories we've all heard about users and about rejection that spreads through social circles. Here's what I hear a lot from the gay men I work with, and watch how it escalates. First, it's disappointment. They only want sex. Then it's generalization. Most gay men are shallow. Then it's self-protection. I keep everyone at arm's length. And finally, it's a worldview. Everyone dies alone. No exceptions. But here's what I discovered when I almost went down this path. There's a pattern to how we end up completely isolated, and understanding it changes everything. What I've learned is this. Our brains are incredibly good at protecting us. After enough painful experiences, they start creating rules to keep us safe. You meet some narcissists and your brain starts warning you that narcissists are everywhere. You have a friend betray your trust and your brain decides trust itself is dangerous. It's just how self-protection works. Your mind is trying to keep you safe by preparing you for the worst. But here's the crucial part. When you prepare for the worst, you often create it. Here's an example of how it works. When you believe all gay men are narcissists, you approach every interaction with suspicion. People feel that energy, that guardedness, that expectation of disappointment. The warm and genuine guys, they back away because they sense that you're not really available for connection. But the narcissists, they're not deterred by the walls. They see them as a challenge. So you end up attracting exactly what you're trying to avoid. And here's another one I see often. When you believe you're too old to matter, you stop showing up fully. You pre-reject yourself. You don't reach out, you don't initiate, you don't believe you have anything to offer. And then, when people don't pursue you, because you've signaled you're not available, it confirms your belief that age makes you worthless. So I realized the thought of everyone dies alone, that's not the truth talking. That's what it sounds like when you're too tired to hope anymore. And all gay men are shallow? After enough disappointments, of course your brain believes that. It's trying to protect you from getting your heart broken again. But there's another reality that exists right alongside this one. In the same video, same comment section where guys talk about isolation, others write completely different experiences. I have lots of friends, gay and straight and all over the world. I have a large group of close gay friends that I've known for decades. And my favorites? If anyone out there wants a genuine friendship with a couple who likes to sit by the fire, grill, and just hang out, we are your people. Same world, same challenges, different outcome. The difference? They experience the same disappointments, but they didn't turn them into permanent truths. They kept the door open even when it was risky. What shifted for me was realizing that my story about friendships wasn't the only possible story. I stopped expecting every gay space to provide deep connection. Some spaces are for fun, some are for sex, and some spaces, and you'd have to find them, they are for genuine friendship. One example is the online community that I started, True Gay Connections. This is a space for gay men who want genuine friendships beyond surface level interactions. It's a space where that rare, genuine connection is actually the point. And you're welcome to check out the link in the video description. But whether it's there or anywhere else, spaces for real connection do exist. And I also recognize that the men who hurt me were probably working from their own wounds. Understanding this didn't mean I had to forgive them or to try again. It just meant I didn't have to become them. Here's what this really comes down to. Right now, you might already be writing a story about why gay friendship is impossible for you, for any number of reasons. Too old, too many narcissists, no one wants real friendship, too much disappointment. And every day, you're finding evidence to support that story. Every ghosting, every user, every rejection becomes another chapter. But some men, in the same place, at the same age, they are writing a completely different story. And not because they're luckier or better looking or more charming, but because they decided that one real connection is worth 10 disappointments. That showing up vulnerable is worth the risk of being hurt. The brutal truth is this: the walls that protect you today, they become the prison that holds you tomorrow. And the longer you wait, the harder they are to tear down. You're not too late, but you're also not too early. So, let me know in the comments, which story do you choose for yourself? Love you all.